This is Atishay's story. He finds his work fascinating and rewarding, but due to the company's policies, he spends most of his time being benched and not having anything consequential to do. Moreover, even when he gets work, his helicopter boss hovers around him. He feels that this hinders his creativity and slows down his work. He thinks that his systems given to the employees are outdated, and if they were better, his performance would go up. He learns from his friends that other companies pay more for the work he does. This adds to his dissatisfaction and frustration. What do you think is the reason behind Atishay's frustration with his job? Is it the helicopter boss or the low pay? Well, it's a combination of both of those and many other factors. To understand his behavior, let's look at Herzberg's motivation theory model, which is also known as the two-factor theory. According to Herzberg, the factors leading to job satisfaction are separate and distinct from those that lead to job dissatisfaction. The first set of factors, known as the motivation factors, include the following: achievement, recognition, intrinsic rewards, growth, advancement, and responsibility. The other set of factors, known as the hygiene factors, include company policies, supervision, relationships, work conditions, salary, and status. An organization can be in one of the four possible states on the basis of extent of presence or absence of these four factors. The first stage is high hygiene and high motivation. This is the ideal situation and the one which every organization should strive for. Here, all employees are motivated and have very few grievances. High hygiene and low motivation. In this situation, employees have few grievances, but they're not highly motivated. An example of this situation is where pay and working conditions are competitive, but the work isn't very interesting. Employees are simply there to collect their salary. Low hygiene and high motivation. In this situation, employees are highly motivated, but they have a lot of grievances. A typical example of this situation is where the work is exciting and really interesting, but the pay and conditions are behind competitors in the same industry. Low hygiene and low motivation. This is obviously a bad situation for an organization or team to find itself in. Here, employees aren't motivated and the hygiene factors are not up to scratch. Atishay finds himself at an organization which is somewhere in the third stage. While the motivation factors aren't high, they aren't abysmally low either. The hygiene factors, on the other hand, are abysmally low. As a result, despite being motivated, he has a lot of grievances and complaints. In this situation, the organization must eliminate job hygiene stressors. They can do this by the following methods. They can fix poor and obstructive company policies. They can provide effective, supportive, and most importantly, non-intrusive supervision, so no more helicopter bosses. An organization should create and support a culture of respect and dignity for all team members where everybody works together. Needless to say, the wages should be competitive with the industry. And the job should be built so that every worker is provided with meaningful work. Had we been in a situation where the motivation was low, the organization could have resorted to the following techniques: job enrichment, job enlargement, and employee empowerment. These actions help in creating job satisfaction and motivating employees. That's it from our side on Herzberg's two-factor theory.